Hello Pisces and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading for September 2022, and this is for your first week of September. Days could overlap a little bit. Just bear that in mind, please. This is for your second week, 7th to 14th, 15th of September. This is for the third week till about 21st, 22nd. Do pay extra attention to this card because the equinox is falling around that time, and that also is a very significant time in the year for everybody. And for the last week of September, we have this. Let's start. Beginning of September, admit your true feelings to yourself, Pisces. Be honest with yourself. How are you feeling? Right? Don't brush anything under the carpet. And because the more honest you are, you will realize what matters, what does not matter, what you want, what you really don't want. It's all going to surface for you. If one keeps just saying that, all right, this is okay, it's fine, I might not like it, but it's still okay. No, at this point in time, if you have those kind of words for certain situations, for certain things, for certain people, this is the time to be very, very clear and honest about yourself, that it should not be okay. Just delve a little deeper into that why do you continue being with it if it's really not all that good, if it's really you're just putting up with something, or you're just not feeling very good, but you say, all right, it's okay, fine, maybe later on it's going to get okay. For those kind of things, you are being urged at this point in time, look into it a little more deeply. Don't just leave it at, it's fine, it's okay, it'll get okay. No. In the first week of September, address all those things, please. Yes, you need a new perspective of looking at all those situations which you have been for such a long time telling yourself it's okay, where you actually know that it is not okay. So that's what you need to catch on to, which makes you feel it is not okay, but you tell yourself it is okay. You really need to turn things, those kind of things, those people, those events, turn them upside down to see, why is it not okay. Something is nagging inside you, that inner voice is trying to clear up something for you. Pisces, do pay attention to it. King of Pentacles, it could be a male a member, very well, somebody in the family, a spouse, or anyone else who's quite significant. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So with this, you need to be very practical about what is working for you, what it is not working for you. Even at the emotional level, if something is telling you that this works, please go ahead. If it says that this, it adds to my life, it adds to my well-being, it adds to my physical comfort, it adds to my bank balance, it adds to my savings, it adds to my status, whatever it is, by all means do it. If you feel any of these things at the physical level are not in harmony with how you are feeling, there is an imbalance, you like something but you stay with that, you project it differently at the physical level, it's not working. You need to be in harmony. You need to follow and do things at the physical level which match your emotional energy. Things which make you happy, do it. Things which don't make you happy, leave them. Things you are compromising with, take a relook at those kind of things, because they need to go a long way. With the King of Pentacles, he's got everything. He's got the abundance, he's got the prosperity, he's got everything he wants. He's got so much abundance around him. That is what this card is telling you, that choose those things which make you feel abundant, prosperous. It is a new time in your life, Pisces, to start looking at things differently. Maybe let's say it's a job, maybe you feel that the job doesn't make you very happy, but it's getting you the money. Maybe you need to really get down to the bottom of things, that why is it that you're compromising, what are you looking at, what is your perspective to it. Basically the Hangman talks of perspective. So take a very, very practical perspective to it, and don't disregard your emotions. They're trying to tell you something, they're trying to bring about new changes for you and in the way you live. So pay attention to that in the first week of September. Exactly, assertiveness. Because you need to be really, really clear what is working for you, what is not working for you, for which it is a blatant yes and for what it is a blatant no. There are going to be certain things which will require that very clear-cut yes and no, and there are certain things which you need to think through before you come to that very, very clear yes and no. It could be one thing, it could be more than one thing. See, what is working for you. See what are circumstances in your life right now which are urging you to be very, very clear about a few things. With the Knight of Swords, very, very hasty, but the moment the idea strikes, the Knight is ready to, charge ahead. And here it is telling you that the moment, that clarity, wow, the moment the clarity comes to you, you will definitely in the second week of September, Pisces, you will go straight into that situation, and just like take it, leave it, take it, leave it. Enough of dithering, enough of sitting on the fence, enough of being unsure, enough of being this and that. By the second week, by the end of second week, within the, from 1st to 14th of September, you will be absolutely clear what you want and what you don't want, because you'll be very, very practical and very, very logical, that this is working for you, this is not working for you, this does not make you happy, this makes you happy. This, from the beginning till the middle of September, that churning period is going to happen, but towards the end of the second week, from the 10th to the 14th, you will know exactly what you want and you will go towards that. Wow, that's really good, Pisces. So there is this just first week, just pay attention to it. You'll be getting your clarity, by the 14th, and you'll be clear about things. Affirmations. So, just keep, you need to do that self-talk to, and this is a new phase of the moon, right? Because it's really, really, it's like kind of just probably a new moon and a couple of days after that. So when you start affirming after, you have dealt with something, then you need to keep your spirits high and in the same frequency by affirming and talking to yourself positively about what you are bringing into life and what you have left, right? Sometimes it does happen that, we kind of, sometimes like there's a little back and forth, but here with this third card of affirmations, it's telling you that do not give up. Just keep reinforcing all those positive things towards yourself, so that you can continue being on this path, because it's going to bring you, you wound up something on a you wound up something, and now you're looking at happiness for a long time for yourself. So do keep up the tempo, keep up the momentum by talking to yourself positively, that you've taken the right step, you did the right things, because they were not you, it wasn't making you feel very good. You need to honor your feelings, that kind of a pep talk, that I need to do this for myself, I need to be happy. Yes, at sometimes you might feel that did you do the right thing, but yeah, that is a time, because at that point in time, something you have been going over this, maybe for these 2 weeks, maybe even before that, right? It's been building up. Finally you need to take a stand, the universe is saying, because something new needs to come into you, long lasting happiness needs to come to you. Things are going to move really, really quickly. You need to look after yourself, during this phase, because what you have set into motion is also going to trigger more events coming towards you. You could feel a bit scattered, but look after yourself. Keep telling yourself that whatever you have done, you have probably done for your best interest. This is the way it was supposed to be. Sometimes events happen very, very quickly. We might feel a little, like I said, scattered, but it is moving towards, a long-term happiness for you. It is going to be for your well-being. So just, affirm to yourself within the third week of September that everything is fine. These affirmations will ground your energy. It is going to keep you, balanced, and that is why it's so that you don't get scattered and you don't get going in all different directions when things move really quickly for you. You stay solid, you stay steady, you stay firm, and not get shaken with and not get swept away with the fast moving events. So that is what you need to affirm, that it's all right, it's fine, I've got it under control, and just keep moving slowly and steadily towards it. Get some exercise. 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and the World, right? So here the last week of September is going to put you through a little bit of a grind, all that I can say, because whatever you're cutting away from your life, the last week of the month is going to wrap up everything. Things are going to happen steadily. Things are not steadily. Things are going to happen in a very a covert manner, right? You might not be aware. There might be gossip. There might be little bit of backbiting. There could be unseen and unexpected events happening for you. You might not feel very good about yourself, about your health, but the fact is that when this card says that you're being put through a grind, because probably the way things are going to happen, it's all going to wind up by the end of the month. It's going to be a little brisk, it's going to be a little fast paced, it's going to strengthen you. So that is why with this affirmation card, give yourself that time to keep yourself centered and grounded. You're going to be going through a little bit of a fast paced last week of September, because everything needs to wind up. Things could be happening suddenly. You might, you need to have that strength to deal with it. And that is why when we exercise regularly, you will start getting, your body will become strong, your mind will become strong. You will need to have that kind of strength to wind up these things for yourself, right? So that you don't have this Five of Pentacles of, my body can't keep up pace with the energetic shifts that are happening. You need to integrate all these energy changes in your body, and that is why you're being urged that you also need to take some exercise to handle all that energy, so that you don't, kind of get overwhelmed with it, right? Because things will definitely wind up by the end of the month. Healing the heart. It is whatever is winding up, whatever is moving away from your life, whatever you choose, it is going to bring you a lot of healing and happiness as well. A powerful move. Yeah, all these events are going, the moment you start admitting things to yourself, Pisces, you see the kind of shifts they're going to bring. It's all going to get, this is going to trigger all of this. So just the first week is going to be very, very crucial for you, Pisces, right? It's going to set into motion a lot of things which is going to take your, which are going to be very powerful moves in your life, which is going to make you very happy. It's going to bring about healing. It's going to bring about winding up. And you set forth on this new path with a lot of happiness. You'll feel very happy where you're moving. You will feel very happy, light, cheerful, bubbly, joyous, right? With everything you're going to be doing now. You are going to be doing it because you're happy doing it. You're going to do it because you love doing it. You are going to do it because somewhere deep within it gives you this whole sense of, like I said, joy and happiness. And that is when you will realize, Pisces, that that is what, the energy is behind everything we do. That the pure joy which comes from the heart, the pure happiness which comes from the heart, just that feeling good that I'm doing the thing which really matters to me. That is what the merry motive is. Everything you do, what is the motive behind it? It's going to be joy, it's going to be merriment, it's going to be happiness, right? So just start with this, and you see how it percolates down into everything in your life, brings about a big change, brings about a big winding up, brings about a lot of healing and happiness for you, Pisces. If you like the reading, do give it a thumbs up, and thanks so much for watching.